I got Blu-rays at the video game store. Let's talk about it. What is up, everybody? Yes, I did in fact buy Blu-rays from the video game store because this past week I bought an Xbox original, and with buying a new console you gotta buy games. So we went by our local used game store called Game Horde, and they had a bunch of cheap Xbox original games. So while we were perusing it, we found a bunch of games. We came home, most of them worked except for one game, and we were like, ah, shit, now we gotta go back, and I couldn't find the receipt and blah blah blah, so I was kind of stressing because it was like a $20 game. And then while I'm getting the disc replaced, I decided to look around further, and around the corner there was actually a little section for DVDs and Blu-rays, used DVDs and Blu-rays for like $5 and $4. So I was like, oh, I'll give this a chance, you know, look around. I found a few things, and when I was getting it ringed up, the clerk over there was like, hey, you know what, since you decided to give us a second chance, I'll give you all these for $3 a piece. I was able to get 4 Blu-rays for $10. Let's delve into them. So all of these movies I've never seen. These are all blind buys, but for $3 you can't really pass that up. Starting off with is Mark Wahlberg in Max Payne, the unrated edition. Oh my god, my family's dead. My baby's dead. My wife is dead. That is my terrible Max Payne, or my terrible Mark Wahlberg impression. I'm a pretty big fan of the Max Payne series. I played Max Payne 1 and Max Payne 3. I haven't played the second one, which I actually did get for the Xbox. But I remember hearing really bad things about this. Maybe the unrated version is a bit better, but I'm not going to hold my breath for it. But again, $3 for a movie that I've really been meaning to check out. You know, I'll give it a shot. Also, it comes with a bunch of bonus features. It includes both theatrical versions and unrated extended cut of the films, audio commentaries, bonus views, behind the scenes, a graphic novel, and then it also comes with the disc 2, which is a digital copy, which I fucking hate. What a waste of pollution. What a waste of space. Remember, guys, when you had to physically put in a disc just to get it on iTunes? Like, what the hell is this? Did this also work as a DVD? I have no idea, but it just says, it doesn't say, usually it says DVD Blu-ray combo pack. It doesn't really say here, but it comes with a bunch of inserts. The notorious famous, the biggest hits are now on Fox Blu-ray. So I really like when everything comes complete. I know I might be in the what's it called, in the negative here. I might be in the minority here, but I really like when everything comes complete with all the inserts, because I like inserts. I don't know, for some reason. Like, even when I get a game, I need to have the manual in it, or else it just feels like I'm getting ripped off, you know? Because it's just a perfect time capsule of when it came out. You get to flip through the advertisements. Same with like reading an older comic book and seeing the advertisements for like the Wacky Starburst or something, or a new Sony Walkman, that kind of stuff. I really enjoy that aspect of it, and when it doesn't come with, I kind of feel ripped off. But yeah, the first pickup of the day, Max Payne unrated edition, unrated extended cut, Mark Wahlberg action goodness? Badness? I have no idea. And then the next pickup is another action movie, and that is the Boondock Saints 2. I have the first Boondock Saints on Blu-ray, and I got that at the flea market, so for $3, I thought I might as well check it out. I haven't seen the first one yet, so I guess I'll have a few hours to kill and watch the Boondock Saints series. But it stars Sean Patrick Flanery, Norman Reedus, Clifton Collins Jr., Julie Benz, with Peter Fonda and Billy Connolly. I remember the clerk who was ringing this up, and he was looking at it, he was like, what the hell? Billy Connolly is in this? And he had a chuckle at that. But I heard decent things about these movies. I know Willem Dafoe's in the first one. I need to check out the first one. But the main reason why I got into these movies, or why I want to get into these movies, is because they choose one of my favorite bands of all time, A Day to Remember. They have a little snippet of one of the movies in the song. So, because back in the day they just play random movie clips or show clips before a breakdown or something. So yeah, the Boondock Saints 2. Heard decent things about it. Again, I'm not going to hold my breath because, you know, who knows with these kind of early 2000s, mid-2000s action films. But I've heard decent things, and it is a region-free Blu-ray, so that is pretty cool. So boom, Boondock Saints 2. Next is another video game kind of release, and that is Halo Legends. Now, I recently just played the first Halo, not the first Halo game, but Halo Reach, which is a prequel to the original games, and that was really good, and I wanted to delve more into the kind of lore, so I have the Fall of Reach. I have all those Halo books. Remember those Halo books back in the day? And I also got Halo Legends on Blu-ray. This is like an anime-style short films, I'm guessing, like half an hour each, but it comes with 7 stories from the heart of the Halo universe. I'm really excited to check into these, but I want to play the entire series before getting into this, because I might be spoiled for certain things. But this sounded interesting. I didn't know there was actual, like, cartoon or animated or like just feature film kind of releases for a movie game. You know, I know there was supposed to be an actual movie based on Halo made by the guy who did District 9. I remember him, what was his name? Neil Blomkamp, I think. He was supposed to do that with Peter Jackson, I believe. I'm not too sure. But I remember it was slated, and then it just, I think it was going to cost too much, or maybe the producers didn't think that people still cared about Halo, so they just scrapped the entire deal, and then he made District 9 out of that, which is kind of sad. And then they made the shitty TV show, which no one really likes anymore, so who knows? But I got this Halo Legends. I don't know anything about any of these movies or any of these pieces of media, I guess, because this isn't a movie, right? It's a bunch of short films or episodes or whatever. So yeah, it comes with the making of Halo Legends, the story so far. So from the beginning to Halo and the end of Halo 3, and then commentary from directors Frank O'Connor and Joseph Chow. So yeah, Halo Legends. And then the last pickup is something that I know you guys will love. I've never heard of this film, but it is made by Tobe Hooper, and it's weird because it says widescreen. I didn't know there was different versions, different aspect ratios released for Blu-ray. I thought that was only a DVD thing, like full screen and widescreen, and that is the widescreen edition of a Tobe Hooper's Mortuary. Now, I've known nothing about this film. It looks hella cheesy. It looks a bit spooky, though. I kind of like that logo on the front over there, but this caught my eye for $3. You know, I like Tobe Hooper. I like Poltergeist, and I like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre and the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. I haven't really delved further into his. That's a lie. I've seen that Carnival movie. I think that was a Tobe Hooper film. Funhouse. I think that's a Tobe Hooper film. I didn't really like it because it focused too much on the actual Funhouse aspect, besides than the actual horror stuff. Yeah, Mortuary. Let me know down below. Is this a good movie? I don't know. I kind of don't want to see any reviews for it because I feel like that will preemptively give me a negative mood towards this film. If it's a dumb, fun, just popcorn midnight movie, then I'll enjoy it. You know, the director of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Poltergeist, and Toolbox Murders is back with his latest horrifying creation. Now, I don't know anything about his newer movies. Obviously, he made some classic all-star 10 out of 10 horror films back in the day. But this is from, what, 2008? 2006? 2008? So, we'll see. It's rated R. If there's some good gore or whatever, if there's something to take away from it, then I will be a happy camper. 1080p, 25GB layer disc. So, the Doyle family moves to a small town in California. They plan on starting a new life. Perhaps a strange choice, seeing as this new life entails running the long-abandoned Fowler Funeral Home and Cemetery. The locals fear the place, and there are whispers around town that not only are the grounds haunted, but that the Fowler boy, who wore a burial shroud to hide his hideously deformed face, still lives in one of the tombs there. The Doyles discover all too soon that the gossip is true. Something lurks beneath the Fowler estate. Something that raises the dead from long-forgotten graves. Something that feeds upon death itself. That sounds pretty good, actually. I'm not gonna lie. You know, with a couple beers, maybe some nice popcorn. That sounds like a fun night out. Not night out. Well, I'm inside, but the special features are unrated behind-the-scenes featurette with Tobe Hooper inside the graveyard, and unrated director's commentary. Is this unrated? I have no idea, but I'm guessing he says fucking shit. Maybe, I don't know. Who knows? The disc looks pretty cool. I like that, the little red house. So this sounds interesting, and yeah, those were all the pickups. Mortuary, when the dead break free, all hell breaks loose. So those are the pickups of the day. Mortuary, Halo Legacy, Halo Legends, Max Payne unrated, and the Boondock Saints 2. So that was just a quick little video because I wanted to keep the uploads going, and because I $3 for per Blu-ray, that's a pretty good deal. So if you enjoyed this little haul video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I have been Mason from the Mockbuster YouTube channel. Please have yourself a good day, night, evening, afternoon, morning, whenever you're watching this. Please stay safe and God bless. Peace, cheers, long live physical media. See you guys.